Everybody, welcome back to Jimmy Is Promo, and today I want to share with you my favorite clock face that I've been using on my Galaxy Watch 6 Classic over here. And I was able to notice that as long as you have the latest running version of the Galaxy wearable application, you can also have it on the Galaxy Watch 5 series as well. Now, I don't know exactly when this was added. All I know is that it was very, very recent. I love this clock face over here, or watch face. This one over here is basically called Stretched Time. And every time that you take a look at the display showing you the time, it'll do this little stretch effect, and then you can put in whatever complications you would like to have on those three different areas. And then I'm also going to show you a couple honorable mentions of a couple other watch faces that I've been playing with. So how you're able to get basically the Galaxy Watch 6 classic watch face over into your Galaxy Watch 5 is, first off, make sure that you have the latest running version of the Galaxy wearable application. So once you open this up, you'd be able to tap on those three lines on the top left. This is where you can go inside of the settings on the top right. You can make sure that you have that auto update turned on, and I have mine set up for Wi-Fi only. And then for the About Galaxy wearable, inside of here, it'll let you know if there's any newer versions that you'd be able to update through this screen, or you can take a look inside of the Galaxy store itself. Now, going through the settings of the Galaxy Watch 5 or a watch itself is a little bit more troublesome and a little bit more time consuming than actually just going through the application, and especially because the Galaxy Watch 5 series, none of them have the physical rotating bezel that does make things a little bit easier to do. I'm just going to do everything through the application on this side. It just does make it so much quicker. So you just go inside of Watch Faces, and then underneath Watch Faces, the one that we'll talk about here is underneath Classic. Now, inside of Classic, you can also take a look to see here if there was any of these that is new that you haven't really seen before. You know, Premium Analog, you have Endangered Animals, Perpetual, which is amazing, and that's another one I'll show you here in just a second. But here is that Stretched Time. This is where you can actually get it downloaded, and then once you have it downloaded, it's going to show up on the very top for you to customize. Now, to have yours, pretty much look like mine, you can take a look at all of the pre-made ones. The ones that I like are the ones that are, pretty dark. I like the black everywhere. This right here does kind of look a little bit different than what I just got done, having. So you can actually go through solid black. Solid black was the one that I chose. It just makes things stand out so much better. The one that it was on with that pre-made was metallic, but you can actually change, how you want this to look. So if you want to have some 3D rings, you can make it look like this. Or if you want to have a solid color of whatever color. And then you also have these color options over here, which is going to be dealing with, how does all the numbers and everything just kind of look, and also the seconds. So how I have mine set up is the color is white. And then heading over into the complications. So for complication number 1, if it started off as none, because this is kind of how it does start, I usually have my battery on the top left. It just makes it very easy for me to see. On the top right hand side, I normally like to have my steps in there. So then this way I can kind of see, where I'm sitting. You can also see your sleep and all that good stuff. Here is your complication 3. And then for complication 3, I think this one I usually have temperature. So I usually go and look at weather, and I want to see what it feels like outside. And that's including the heat index, because, it gets kind of crazy out here. And then complication 4, definitely you want to have the date, and then you hit on save. And then that's what you're going to see on this side here, making it look, the way that it looks. And that is it. That's how you're able to make this thing look just like the same as a Galaxy Watch 6 or Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. And I do have to say that, they do look pretty similar. I do have to say that maybe the font is a little different. And because this one over here, the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, is slightly larger, we're going from 45 millimeters up to 47 millimeters. There's a little bit more space for things to kind of sit there and look a little different. But yeah, that is how you're able to get yours set up, just like what a Galaxy Watch 6 Classic could look like. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to head back over into the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. So then this way I can show you a couple other watch faces that look pretty cool. Now, underneath the watch faces, what you can do is you can actually have this one right here, and this one is going to be the photo sticker. And with the photo sticker, you can make it look and organized almost however you want. You can have it to where there's images on the top, you can have it on the bottom, you can have it on the left, you can have it on the top right. And then you can go through all those complications, meaning, do you want the date, do you want your pedometer, do you want the running, icon, whatever you would like. So the way that I have mine set up right here, I'm not going to go through the full entire thing because you can kind of get the gist of it. I just put an image on the left-hand side. I have the date on the top, so I have the day and the date. And then I also have the time. I have a little timer right there, so I can set up a timer because I'm always cooking something or doing something on the stove or doing something in the oven. I always use my watch as the timer. Here's the feels like temperature. Actually, this is the regular temperature, and then there's the pedometer, and then you can throw in a little complication of a different emoji. So you can either have an emoji or no emoji, whatever. Now, another honorable mention that's pretty cool is, again, underneath Classic, and it's going to be one that's called Perpetual. And inside of Perpetual, how it looks is pretty sweet. It takes you about 5 seconds to kind of understand where everything is. So the outside is going to be your month. The one right inside of that one is going to be the date. And then you also have the day right there of the week. So you have your Friday, August 25th. And then you're going to have the time that's pretty much happening right here in the middle. So obviously your noon, your 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, noon. And then, yeah, then you got your seconds. And so this is where you're actually able to customize and change how you want it to look. So if you want to use different colors, you can. If you would also like to change the background, so instead of the moon, you can actually have it as a constellation. So if you want the constellation to look in the middle, you can have that as well too. Now for the indexes, this is just going to change how you want it to look on pretty much the extreme outside of things. Do you want it to be a 3-letter of the month? So Jan, Feb, Mar, or do you want to have the entire words? Whichever one looks best for you. This is where you could change the colors. And so if you want it to be any other color, if you want it to be green, I like it to be a little bit more classical look. I like the white on black. It just looks really good. For the hands, you can either have them filled in or not filled in. You can also change the hand color. Again, I went with the color white. And then for the second hand, I went with the color of red. And then you just basically hit on save, and then you're able to have another really cool looking watch face. And it's just very simple for you to switch between all of these. All you have to do is just switch between your stretched time, or if you want to go with perpetual, you'll be able to switch it. It goes really quick. Or if you want to have this little imaged one that's over here, which is called photo sticker. And this one has a lot of customization to it. You choose where you want the photo first set up, and then you choose where and what you want all those little complications to be. So yeah, if you depending on what you're doing, if you're knowing you're going to be around friends, you're going out on a Friday night, painting the town red, you can go with this thing right here. It looks pretty cool. Or if you just want to have something a little bit more classical, something that you're able to see the time a little bit easier, possibly. I do like the stretched look and layout. So yeah, this one for sure, as of currently, is my favorite. But yeah, these ones right here, photo sticker, as well as perpetual right there, is going to be the honorable mentions of second place and third place. But hopefully you guys appreciated this video. So yes, you are now able to put it onto the Galaxy Watch 5 series. This is the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. Hopefully you guys appreciated it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe on the very bottom left-hand side. And if you like this video, then more than likely you'll also like this video. And I'll see you guys later.